This is Cam Kelly. Welcome to yet another Devil Talk. With us in the studio, as always, it's Brent Pope.
Hi, it's raining outside in Wales today, Cam.
Honestly, we can save this for another day. Me and you can do our very own weather chat if you want.
And we're back.
Welcome to Weather Talk.
What's Stevie Lyle talk today?
But let's talk Stevie Lyle, who we've got in. How we doing, Stevie Lyle?
Hey, Cam, how's it going?
Very well, thank you, mate. Very well indeed. Before we get on to the weekend matches, it's the Stevie Lyle testimonial year. So far, you've had days out, you've had meals, you've had quizzes. What's left?
Yep, well, just after Christmas on January the 30th, we have a race night at David Lloyd's, just off Newport Road there. So that should be another fun one. And then that's just leading up to the 20th of February at the Marriott, where it's going to be a dinner just before, obviously, the 21st, when I'll be having my game.
And the tickets for the race night and tickets for said meal, when will they be available?
They're actually available right now during every game, and there's a Facebook page just with my name on as well, so people can keep up to basically what's going on and upcoming events, and if there's any questions to be asked, then obviously I'm there to answer for them.
Like, I know that your job carries with it a certain amount of attention anyway, but do you find with your testimonial that there's an added amount of attention that you're not comfortable with, or are you actually quite cool with it?
Yeah, it's been fine so far. I've been around the league a couple of years now, so I kind of grew up with confidence. But yeah, it's fine, and the only nervous part is just getting up and saying the speeches during these dinners and so on, which I kind of find a bit difficult sometimes, just because I don't know, I get a bit nervous. But no, it's been good. I mean, every event's gone well so far, and I'm just really excited to have the game and bring back some ex-Devils who I appreciated playing with.
Who are you most looking forward to playing with?
Well, I'm speaking to a number of guys right now. Craig Weller, Tyler Michelle, Ivan Machulik. There's going to be guys like Todd Kelman, who's the GM of the Belfast Giants, and guys like that who helped me along the way so far. So,
who out of all of them would you least like to come up against in goal?
Well, there's a lot of guys out there. I mean, a lot of forwards. You can go back to Ken Hodge and Travis Brickley and guys like that. But just recently, last season, obviously we had Craig Weller in the team, and he can just turn games, when he feels like. So I think he'd be my number one guy against.
What about Brent?
Well, Brent's going to be on my team, so.
It's I don't think I was ever going to threaten Stevie Lyle on putting bullet holes through him. That was never really my game. But I'd say, Craig Weller is probably one of the best players we ever had. But it's interesting. Stevie started his career as a Cardiff Devil at the age of 14,
right? Which
is, as a pro at 14, he's a real enigma, really, because nobody's done that. Although we've got young players, getting introduced to senior levels. At that time, when he started his professional career, it was he was a phenom at a very young age. So he's got a real cross-section of players that he's played with and been involved with through his Cardiff Devils history. So it'll make an interesting lineup. Is
that a record held throughout the world? Youngest ever pro hockey player at 14? Do you know? Or it certainly would be throughout Europe, surely.
I think so. I've never really looked at it, to be honest.
No?
Yeah, maybe I should look into that.
That's modesty, that is.
Yeah. I just never have it.
Oh, come on. You should spend more time Googling yourself. 90% of my day is spent looking for myself on the internet.
It's a fair point, though, because, it was a different structured league, and it's hard. Maybe sometimes you got to how you classify professional. But as far as the Guinness Book of World Records last year, classifying professional for ourselves in the British Elite League for getting those 21 and 22 consecutive wins, professional is just deemed as those that are being paid. So I don't know what Stevie Lyle was getting paid at the age of 14, pocket money or pinball money. But if he was being paid, then they classify it as professional. Yeah, so I don't know.
It was definitely pinball money. What was it? £12.50 was my first contract with the Devils. So.
Wow.
A year.
That was a year. Yeah.
It's an interesting one, eh?
Well, because now there's a player in the championship, I believe, who's 15 years old. I think he plays for Peterborough, and he's actually playing for their first team. But he has to miss some matches through the week because his mum won't let him out because he's got to finish doing his homework. Was that the same like with you?
Actually, when I started, we only used to practice on a Tuesday and a Thursday night. It was a bit hard sometimes because obviously we'd be in Scotland on a Sunday night, and I'd get back at 6 in the morning, and you'd have to go to school still. So that was just kind of a tough transition, kind of, going from one extreme of being with the Devils to, just the normal kid back in school.
Was the hard bit of the transition made easier by the amount of female attention, no doubt, you would have got as a kid in school being a pro hockey player? Come on. I mean, that couldn't have hurt.
Helped, yeah.
Did that help? I bet.
Oh, it was good fun.
You can sleep on my shoulder, Stevie. Yeah, there you go.
And that was the teachers.
You know, it wouldn't surprise me. Very understated, Stevie. Like, it wouldn't surprise me at all. We were talking about the testimonial before. I spoke, because he came in on the show recently, Tom Shanklin, and when he was doing his testimonial, he said the amount of work involved is actually, because I thought someone would do all that for you. They'd organise everything around it for you, but you've got to organise all your own events, don't you? Yeah,
pretty much. It's, you have a committee. I got 5 people on my committee helping me out. Obviously, when I'm on the ice, you know, they're doing, I have a little shop, sell some T-shirts and jumpers and stuff down the rink. So they run that at that point. But actually working up to the events, I'm speaking to most of the people, and I've kind of chosen what events I want to just be, you know, because I thought they would be the better ones. But it is a lot of work, but it's fine right now.
You can get it done.
Just about. Yeah.
Good work. So we're looking forward to this weekend then. Saturday away to the Belfast. It's a Celtic weekend. It's a Celtic weekend. Saturday away to the Belfast Giants, and at home on Sunday to the Braehead Clan. Out of the 2 games, if we take the travelling out of the equation to Belfast, out of the 2 games, which one are you least looking forward to?
Actually, I'm looking forward to them both. You know, Saturday's game, I enjoy playing in Belfast. There's always a good crowd there, and being a goalie, you usually face a lot of shots there, so you're always in the game. And obviously, it's my old team, so it's we lost last time we played against them, so it'd be nice just to go in there and get the win this time. And then coming back Sunday, you know, it's always great playing at home in front of our own crowd. So, you know, both of them. I mean, obviously, I think Saturday's game is going to be the tougher one.
Right.
But, you know, we got the team to go and win there. We know that. It's just all about keeping it simple and staying out the penalty box, and then we should be okay.
What was the last Braehead Clan home score? Was that a 3-1?
4. I think we've been 4-1 because I remember coming off. They scored like with about 5 minutes left, and then
Then it was up there though. It was difficult against them, but they're a tricky team. They had a good weekend last weekend. They played against I think against Nottingham and Belfast, and gave them both a difficult weekend. You know, it was Coventry the weekend before that, so we were able to, you know, take care of Coventry a couple of weeks ago. Now we need to just sort of turn it over here against the Braehead. But we're getting back late from Belfast. We're arriving back in the airport at 4:15, so we've got a delayed face-off on Sunday at 6:30. So it's immediately from the airport straight down to the rink, and then the guys in their gear and be ready to go. So hopefully that overnight stay in Belfast and not too rushed a day will allow the guys to be settled. And as soon as they make the transportation from Belfast to Cardiff, we're just back to work again.
So that must be nice, actually. Do you look forward to Belfast games for that very reason, that you can actually stay over because it's a plane as opposed to just... Because when you go to Scotland, you've got to travel then through the night, don't you?
Yeah, you know, that's been pretty tough this year. Only because you get home at, you know, 6 or 7, and then you're just trying to obviously eat throughout the day, but also get, you know, try and catch up on some sleep. But yeah, I mean, obviously the plane is only an hour over there.
Yeah.
And then finish the game hopefully with a win on Saturday night. Have some food straight after, and then you know, just recover. And at least we got all the morning then to get up, have breakfast. If you need to go back to bed, you know, you just eat your normal routine basically.
Bunch of testosterone fuel guys in Belfast with hotel rooms to go to. You're going to go for some food after the game, are you?
Oh yeah, 100%. Obviously, if we didn't have that game on Sunday, then it would be
party time, would it?
Well, yeah, a lot of the black stuff over there, but a couple of pints. But no, obviously, yes, you know, Braehead's, you know, a very good team. They beat Belfast on Sunday 4-1, so you know, they're starting to find their feet now. So you know, each weekend we're looking to pick up 4 points.
Yeah,
and hopefully we're going to make the semi-final of the Challenge Cup as well. That's looking good. So yeah, I mean, you know, things are looking positive so far this season.
Well, listen, good luck in both matches, and good luck to the rest of the guys also. Wish you the best with everything you've got left on your testimonial. Just a quick one on that, by the way. If you want more information, search out Stevie Lyle on Facebook. Well, thanks very much, Brent Pope.
All good.
Thank you, and I'll see you next week.
We will, buddy.
Keep an eye on the weather.